Hey, tonight on Toy Domination, Dom is not here because I think he died. I'm not sure. I'm not sure what happened to Dom. But not Dom's here. And
Not Tom is here.
Pirates is here.
That is absolutely true. And Pirates is here with us. We're not sure what happened with Dom. He was in the green room, and then
Poof.
he wasn't in the green room, and we had to move
I
that carpet
did-
out of the green room. But
Yeah, we didn't move the carpet up, but we did put a lot of banana peels all over the ground. And then also, I thought it was cool that Pirates was like, "What about rakes? What if we put a bunch of rakes down?" So I don't know if he got in through it all or not, but
I
not
think
here.
it worked.
so far he's not here.
Must have worked.
Dom's a longtime co-host when I'm not here. Famine is here, and we've rarely been on the screen together.
it's like I think we've been together twice. Once was a talking and about world building, and the other one was a round table after dark.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, we're old hats at co-hosting with Dom, so I mean, I think we'll be all right talking to each other.
As long as we don't talk about Marvel trading cards, I don't.
We don't have time.
Darn!
For that.
I just dug them out too.
We can, but we don't have time for that right now.
That was in my rider that we wouldn't talk about them. So
tonight we have Marvin Wynn. The Edge comic Kickstarter is live right now. It's got about 13 days left. Hey Marvin, how's it going?
As you can see, I'm not Dom also.
that's fair.
You don't also want to not be Dom.
No,
I'm also not Dom, just so you guys know. I'm Dwayne. It's in the name. It's in the title.
Perfect.
But you're closer to Dom than.
All right, boys.
There you go.
Yeah.
How's it going, everybody?
Good. How are you?
Good.
I am well. I'm well.
You know,
So
Dom's
what's our deal tonight? What are we talking about?
What are we talking about? We're
Trading
talking
cards.
about a Kickstarter.
Kickstarter. What's that?
Well, tell us a little bit about what you got going on for your Kickstarter.
Sure. So the Kickstarter is for the Blaine 1/18 scale action figure. It is based on my comic book The Edge, which I've been publishing since around 2012-ish. We are getting ready to release our 12th issue this month. We are
Nice.
with Diamond Comics, so if you know what's going on with Diamond, you probably know that book is somewhere in the ether out there in the world that waiting to get delivered to comic shops around the world.
Nice.
So what The Edge is about, The Edge is a drug. It gives people special powers, but using those powers has consequences. So it could either kill them or drive them insane.
Nice.
The powers do have built-in weaknesses along, but we can go over all that later as we go along. But one of the lead characters in the book is Blaine. He's probably my second favorite to write. My favorite to write is the villain Revenant because he's insane, and I get to get my crazy side out when I write that character. But his ability is he can make barriers around himself. But the weakness in that is that there's no oxygen inside of that barrier with him. So eventually the barrier has to come down because he has to take a breath. I consider him like he's a gunslinger of the team, just because he's more of a distance fighter than he is up close.
Nice.
Gotcha. Very cool. Interesting.
Which
I
is
have so
cool
many
because I actually did. He sent me
Yeah.
a copy of his comic. I think it's linked somewhere. And oh my gosh, phenomenal writing. I just love the writing. The art's obviously really cool as well. So of course I had to back it. So I did back it last night. So last night I went and I got my Blaine and I got my 4-pack of the female black suits. But very good stuff. The writing's really phenomenal. Like it's not like you would normally get with like Marvel or DC. It's a little bit on the edge. So yeah, very good stuff. Good stuff, man.
Yeah, I mean, I crafted that story over years and years. And the one thing I always tell people is that when you're first starting out doing something, it's probably going to be trash. And I will admit that the first things that I wrote about in this universe was trash. I still have those notebooks of the original story that one day I'll publish and show people the transition from trash to treasure.
Trash to cash.
Yeah, right.
Mhm.
It wasn't good.
Before
I
we
mean,
dive too much further in, I put the Kickstarter link in the chat for everyone that's in chat right now, and it's pinned at the top, so you can find it really easily. It's also in the description of the video for everyone that's watching this later. But that being said, let's talk more about it.
Cool.
Oh, I'll say hello to chat too. I guess. Hey, chat. Hey guys.
What up, chat?
See you, chat.
Ant, what's happening?
What's up, nerds? Fanboy Tone, yo, fan club has arrived.
You know.
Awesome.
Yeah. Anyone buy that super universal monster? Is the creature from Black Lagoon has no screw hole in the back? This is very specific. Chat. Oh, Fat Red Foo's here.
He's got no back
What's
hole.
going on, man?
Hey, Foo.
Yeah, Timbo.
Timbo, what's happening?
Oh.
All right, well, we'll catch more back up with that. Let's talk about this Kickstarter. We're gonna scroll down through it as we chat.
Okay.
I mean, look at that. You're almost there, man. 12 days ago, not that
60%. 60% right now. I mean, I like to close that 40% gap and get this over with, so my anxiety will go down.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Go back it, guys.
Backity back.
Go back to this project.
So, like I said, 1/18 scale. We're gonna play the video. Okay, good. I'll be quiet.
I was gonna turn the sound down so you could.
Okay.
Go ahead.
1/18 scale. So modern action figure scale. So it scales to GI Joe's, the 25th anniversary, 30th anniversary, 50th anniversary figures. Marauder Task Force, Eagle Force.
Mm-hmm.
All those fun ones that everyone has. It scales perfectly with those figures, and the pieces will be swappable with those figures also.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
Now, was
And
that
So the
in your
construction
design?
is the same.
Yes.
Sorry, Fanny, go ahead.
Now, in your design, was that something that was intentional, or did that just happen to work out where it's modular enough to swap with those?
So I did reach out to those guys because, like, when we were building these things out, people were asking, "Oh God, I got a backer." People were asking,
Nice.
does it scale? And I said, "Let me check." I didn't want to do it without permission. I didn't want to say,
Right,
"Oh, you can do all this and this." And so I went out. I did ask those guys if it was okay. And everyone said yes. They were very gracious and very kind about it. No one told me to go to hell. So
Hey, there you go.
That's always a plus.
right, it's always good when you talk to someone and they tell you, "Hey, go to hell, buddy." And I was like, "Oh, I feel that."
Always weird when it happens at the grocery store too. I don't know.
Right?
Just trying to
Here
get
I
some
thought I was
eggs.
the only one.
Just trying to get some
good.
eggs.
I mean, it's just rude. Like, you're trying to check out with your groceries, you're like, "Go to hell." Like, and it's not even the people; it's the machine that tells you. So get the hell out.
Oh my goodness, what kind of world do we live in? But yeah, so who do you have designing these figures?
So we're working with my buddies, Loose Collector. So I've known them since the mid to 2010ish. Right
Nice.
before we started fully working on the Edge, when I met my artist Mark, and we locked in the character designs. And they were doing custom figures back then. So that's just the trailer for the series. So they were doing custom figures before, and they started doing around, I think 2020, 2021, they started doing figure designs themselves.
Mm-hmm.
So I reached out and they were like, "Yeah, we'll do your line," but they wanted to do 1/12 and I wanted to do 1/18. So I had to break them in to doing the 1/18th, and I believe I will be the only ones that are doing 1/18th. For everything else they do is going to be 1/12 scale.
So you hear that, guys? If we want
yeah.
them to consider future lines and Kickstarters in that scale, and also additional figures for this line, we got to back it at the 1/18 scale. So
That's right.
give it that toy domination bump and go back some.
Yeah.
Nice.
Well said.
Yeah.
Well said.
I
Ron.
appreciated that somebody's fighting for 1/18 in these, because like I see a lot of Kickstarters where it's like, man, I'd love I'm interested enough to back it because the artwork and everything. And then I look at the scale, and it's 1/12 scale, or it's the 110 kind of in between scale.
Yeah.
It's just it's outside of what I like to get, because I can army build with it. Even if it's just a primary character, I can do so much with it in that scale for what I collect versus that. So seeing somebody fight for a 118 thing.
Yeah, Marvin, talk about that choice. Like, what made you want to push that?
So like a lot of the things with the Edge is based on things that I liked when I was growing up in the late 70s, early 90s. I mean, early 80s. Was G.I. Joe. And that's where my love of all things started from, was G.I. Joe and X-Men and Transformers, and that was the scale back then. That was what everything was trying to G.I. Joe. What was it? The other ones, Merc figures, and what was the one knockoff G.I. Joe line? They're back again. Leonard Toys. I forget the name. Yeah, I forget. Yeah. So that kind of stuff. Like everybody was G.I. Joe. And then when they went from the O-rings to the modern scale with the 25th, then I really was loving those figures. And that's when I started more collecting those over the O-rings, because the bodies look so much better. Like, and you had more articulation. Because you remember the first one I got, they didn't have the Kung Fu grip when they first came out. So that was later in the line. You could only do this.
Straight arms.
Right. And then you had the Star Wars figures that only could do up and down motions and things like that. And when that kind of articulation, it made it more fun, because you could put them on all those cool poses you saw on the cartoons and everything. That's why we went with that scale, because of if I wanted to do vehicles, I probably wasn't going to do 1/12 vehicles. And like, if anyone has read the book, we've got like vehicles and planes and stuff that go underwater. I can't do that in 1/12 scale. Sorry. I could maybe do it in 1/18. I mean, I planned it out, but I mean, if this goes through, maybe we'll crowdfund for their plane is called the Equinox, so maybe we'll get the Equinox going. And there's a whole bunch of other vehicles in the book that I'd like to get done. But yeah, that was my love of things, is why I do things, and the book is based around those books from the 80s and 90s, what I love. So I'm trying to kind of revitalize that kind of stuff, because you don't see that a lot in like the more modern comics. It's more talking heads and things like that. Our characters talk, but there's action going on. They're not just sitting down and having a conversation at a coffee table.
Right. Awesome stuff.
Very cool. So what's the initial offering? Is the Blaine action figure, and then Pirates, you were saying you got the 4-pack of the females in suits?
Yeah, so there's a few of them that he has on there. So you have a few different options. Blaine is one. That's the main character, right? So, and then you also have the black suits, where you can get them either individually or you can get them as a part of a 4-pack. And there's also accessories in there too. So there's like a little bit of everything, even comic books. So yeah, man, it's definitely something worth backing. And there's different levels. So you don't have to go for the high expensive stuff. You can go for the simple stuff. But the thing is, definitely back this, because we want more 118.
Already is awesome.
Yeah, for sure.
So just with the action figure itself, so it's $40. With that, you get the Blaine one shot. So it's called High Stakes, where Blaine is going to Las Vegas to kind of stop someone who has information on the edge that he's trying to sell on the open market, so he can have more money to gamble. So that's this guy here, sitting down here, Robert Massey, and his bodyguard Ferris. So you see they're sitting there with their money, their chips, and everything else, and they don't care that Blaine is fighting for his life outside the door. So you get that.
It's Vegas. That's probably the tamest thing that they've seen all week.
They're like, do you know where I was last night at 3 a.m.? This is nothing.
I've been to Vegas one time, and things go on at night, and I'm like, yeah, let me get back to the hotel. Right here. It's like there's like blind alleys where construction sites set up, and like it's dark in there. I'm not going down there.
That's where the fun happens, man.
Yeah, fun for the people who are doing something to you.
Hey, I'm just saying. There's easier ways to make $20, but damn it if it's not fun doing it that way.
So these are the first 3 pages of the Blaine High Stakes storyline. So you see this is that nefarious gentleman doing stupid stuff. He's pouring beer on his head for some reason. We don't know why. He just does stuff.
Okay.
And the place they're going is called the Wildfire Casino. So there's poker chips.
Nice.
Oh, very cool.
And we're working with our friends who do wham stands. Have you guys never heard of wham stands before?
I actually think I got a wham stand when I was in Vegas the last time. So yeah.
Hope you said thank you, ma'am.
That kind of wham stand. So it's a wamblum, and it looks like this. That's Blaine's logo, and it has a magnet on the back.
Very cool.
And you stick it to the front of the stand, and then it's you can use it to hold comics right now. But he's actually working on, so that's what it looks like. Working on one for action figures now.
Nice.
So there'll be action figure stands with the wamblums. So when you guys do shows, you can have one with your logo, and then stick it on the front.
That's cool.
That's pretty cool though. You could have your stack of Edge comics behind your figure.
And this is the chip that's being worked on. It's going to be a stand for the figure.
Very
so you'll
cool.
have poker chips and poker chip stand.
Nice.
And then these are the other figures from Series 1. So Revenant is the villain for the first 4 issues. His power is if he bleeds, he duplicates. So you hurt him, he bleeds, there's more of him.
Huh.
Interesting.
Very cool.
When I was learning to shave, that would have sounded like a nightmare.
Yeah.
Not anymore though, because I don't remember the last time you shaved.
The top of my head, bud. The top of my head. I mean, my hairline is back there, but it's not that back there. I get there with the razor, so.
This is very cool.
Yeah, I really like that figure, that female character.
Yeah, Interim is, so her power is she can create portals that let her see 5 seconds into the future, and they use them for transport. So they can walk through them and end up other places. Her weakness of her power is she's been doing that since she's 7 years old, and some of the portals she can't close, and it's going to cause problems later on.
That's interesting.
Think of it as
that wrinkle a lot.
Yeah, it's a door that it's open on both sides. And then Mystic is the team leader. He can fire energy through his swords. We haven't explained yet if the energy is coming from him or from the swords themselves.
Okay, cool. Leave a little mystery in there.
And these are our first set of army builders called the suits. So I kind of liken them to Section 31 from Star Trek Deep Space Nine, but they get into the action. So each army builder figure comes with 1 figure. You get 4 heads.
Nice.
And then there's the female and male army builders.
Is one side of their jacket going to be open like that?
We are working on that right now. We're working on figuring out how to do that without making it look goofy.
Yeah, interesting.
Yeah, especially with that holster in there. That would be so cool if you could pull that off.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
I don't think anyone's
even if it wasn't open as much, but like rubbery enough to like kind of move it aside if you wanted to.
And you put them in that
really
pose.
Cool. Yeah, that must be tough to pull off on that scale, though.
Yeah, I mean, but this is the fun part about it. We get to figure that out.
You got to figure, yeah.
So one of our stretch goal at 10 grand is you get another set of heads.
Oh, cool.
And then at 15 and our goal, there's a 4th set of heads. So these are actually named characters. They'll have names. They're not just generic guy who gets beat up in the alley character.
Right.
Very cool.
And then we have card sets. So we did postcards because I wanted the art to pop on those. So we did postcards instead of just regular trading cards.
Oh, cool.
Dom would love that.
That's why
we don't talk about Dom here. First of all, we don't even know he's alive anymore.
He heard postcard and he was like, "Man, I'm gonna go walk across these bananas instead of trading cards." And
then he slipped right into the rakes.
Yeah, we have no idea if he lived.
So Kyrad is the villain that starts issue 10 because it's each one of the stories is broken into arcs. So the first arc is issues 1 through 4. Second arc is issue 5 through 9, and then issue 10 starts the new arc. Kyrad is the villain. So he is recruited by an organization called God's Thunder. apostrophe after the S. So how do you, and they want to eliminate all people who have powers. So how do you eliminate people with powers? You get someone that has powers to go after.
Very cool.
Right.
So he's basically.
And then you have one
like
guy with powers that you don't know how to get rid of.
Yeah.
You go.
Hired goon to go after other powers.
Yes.
Nice.
Yeah.
Now you had mentioned that one limitation that it was Blaine that does the force fields, right? Yeah, you said he had the limitation where there's obviously no air inside the force field.
Right.
But what are some of the other types of limitations that some of these characters might have?
Oh yeah, like I say, Interim's limitation is that she can't close the portal that she's open, so they're too powerful for her to close. Mm-hmm. Sometimes when they're using her for transport, they don't go where they want to go, so they have to kind of do like a double jump. The Miranda character in the yellow, I mean, you can almost see her there on the cover. She's like a battery, so she has to continuously absorb energies. If she doesn't, she falls into a coma.
Oh, interesting.
She also, when she activated her power, she nearly blinded herself, so she has to wear like a blast shield now.
Crazy.
Keep doing that, you go blind. Nobody ever listens.
This character, we just recently introducing him in this book for the first time, Rev the Revolution. He's the destabilizer. So he goes into like small countries, destabilizes the government, so other governmental forces can take over.
Nice.
So he's headed to the casino, not for the guy who's running his mouth. He's there for Blaine.
See, I like this because you've got interesting characters with like nuances, and then you've just got the guy that's the CIA with superpowers. Like,
right.
Send him into a third world country, let him destabilize the government, let businesses come in and take over and get their hands and everything, and that's just like that's his gift. That's amazing.
And then this is Ryle.
I mean,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, I was gonna say this is Ryle. He's the budget assassin, so he gets paid and he's immediately broke. We don't know what he spends his money on. But he has to build all of his equipment. Like he buys stuff off of like some kind of nefarious trading site, like a eBay type site. So he has to build all of his equipment, but then he's always broke.
Sounds like me.
Getting robbed on Silver Road.
Maybe evil villain. He buys a bunch of comic books and collectibles and got no money.
That's me, man. I get paid today, and by the end of the day,
that's going to be the reveal. It's just going to be a storage locker filled with like just comics and toys.
Wait a minute, you get paid. Damn.
That's crazy.
And we've got coffee again. So on our first Kickstarter that I did a few years back, we worked with Comics on Coffee to bring coffee. So now we're doing it again. So it's spiced rum, and I'm really interested to see what spiced rum coffee tastes like. So we're going to see. And if you get the coffee, you get a free print of Interim spilling her coffee.
Nice.
Hate it when that happens.
Right. So then the question you ask, how can a person that can see into the future spill their coffee?
I was just about to ask that question.
Does that on purpose.
Right?
I really was.
I thought she could.
He doesn't like the janitorial staff.
Her future site's based on opening the portal, right? She can see 5 minutes if she opens, or 5 seconds if she opens the portal.
Right.
So she saw the 5 seconds after she already spilt it.
Right.
Why is the floor wet?
Steaming.
What's the stain? Oh, that's what happened. What coffee? Yeah, I really like that character. I really hope that she comes out because I really want that figure.
So if you had seen that, you guys have seen the Rise of Nexus figures, right?
Yeah.
So we are doing a print of one of his characters with Blaine that's being colored right now. So Blaine and I think it's Psycho.
Mm-hmm.
So we're working on that now. So we're doing a crossover print between us.
That's cool.
Nice.
So you've got the digital versions of the one shot. You got digital versions of the trade. So volumes 1 and volume 2.
Yeah.
You've got the physical one shot, and then you have a different cover for that. So you get a cover with that. So we do crossovers with a YouTube channel called Spine Ticks, and there's a band in the book called Bad Fat. This is one of the characters' hymns, her favorite band. So they've become like full-fledged characters in the book because they're holding something that someone else needs in issue 11.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Nice.
And then here's your Wham stand. And you're getting a
prices
discount
on all this, everybody.
Yeah, I priced everything to move, and like I took a hit on the shipping because I didn't want to overcharge on shipping because like shipping charges are kind of crazy, and I don't want the customers to have to carry that brunt. So we just offset the shipping costs into another area so that I don't have to charge as much.
And as a Canadian, I thank you very, very, very much.
I might have to drop yours off personally because them shipping charges to Canada.
I know, it's crazy. I'll give you an American address. I'll give you my cousin's address. Send it there.
So the army builders are $30 a piece, or you can get a set of 4 for $80.
Yeah.
So then you'll have all the heads. You don't have to swap them, and then you can trade the extra heads with your friends.
Yeah, that 4-pack's a great deal. I wanted to get a few of them, but right now, like Ryle, I'm broke, so I got what I could afford, and hopefully before the Kickstarter's done, I can grab a few more. At least that's the plan.
Nice.
And then you can get like the entire run. I'm adding issue 12 to the issue, so you can get issues 1 through 12 of the Edge for $55.
Ooh.
Oh, nice.
I'm gonna have to get that too.
And then
So that's going to be both like the physical and digital copies that they come together, or it's separate.
So I mean, sometimes I do both. I mean, if people ask for that and they say, "Hey, do you want the digital?" I'll just throw them in. It's cool.
Okay.
So you get the 4-pack there.
4-pack. Okay. Yeah.
Very cool.
And of course, we've got our retailer tiers for our retail friends.
Oh yeah, gotcha. Copies.
Nice. That's so
awesome.
smart that they've made that an option to be able to get that into locations that maybe wouldn't directly see the Kickstarter to get involved with it, but then to have access to it after. That's pretty cool.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like his design. Simple but really cool.
I
We have CH Anthony's asking a question. Look at the tier options if you want.
Oh, sorry. I'm not.
Sorry,
guys. I'm all alone here.
He's all alone. I'm not helping at all. I don't even know what I do.
Look at the tier options. If you want Blaine, Revenant, Interim, and Mystic, all the stands and displays, both sets of suits, the books. How do you pledge that back each of them separately?
I don't have the Revenant, Interim, Mystics up there because this has to fund first. So I don't want to put something up there that is going to take a long time to come. So I mean, I could put it up there if people want it, but just know that it's going to be a while for the Revenant, Interim, and Mystic figures. But if you're cool with that, I'll put them up there, and then you can roll with it.
Yeah.
And it shows consideration on top of, you know what I mean? Like you're fighting for the scale. You're pricing things very reasonably. I've seen some Kickstarters that I would have loved to have helped with, but the price point was just beyond what, people can hit right now.
Yeah.
And, like you're being considerate on putting things that people, maybe won't get right away. So you're not kind of dangling that carrot there for them. You're just letting them know, like, hey, this could come, but let's fund this first.
Right.
Yeah, because even as a Canadian, one of the things I always have to factor in when I'm looking at these prices is the exchange. Because I always know that when I'm looking at the price, I'm like, oh wow, it's a great price, and I convert to Canadian price. But the thing is, even with these prices, even after the conversion, I'm like, oh wow, I could actually afford this stuff. So that's why I decided to back it as well, because there are a few that I like. Even what Family was saying, some of the prices are just ridiculous. And then when you add the exchange on top of all that, it's like, yeah, no, that's a no-go for me. But yeah, this is definitely reasonable pricing. The shipping's a great cost as well, and you're getting a lot with just the one purchase. You're not just getting a figure; you're getting a comic book. You're getting like stands. You're getting different things with it. So it's a good deal. So that's why I was happy to back. And I don't often back these types of campaigns. So you're doing some good work here, brother. I really hope this does fund.
Yeah. So I would anything outside. So the Blaine figure and the suits will come first, and then the Mystic and Interim would go. I don't want to do Kickstarters for all this. I mean, this initial funding gets us into the realm of being able to go forward with those other figures. But I don't want to keep coming back and with my hands out. Please give me some more money for some more figures. Because, I mean, I don't think that's fair. Like when we go to Series 2, I'll come back and say, hey, let me put my hands out.
Need more money.
Right, but we'll decide on I'll put it up there and I'll say, okay, so Series 2 would be say Randa, Shift, etc., and I'll say which figure do you want in the Kickstarter, and then the other ones will come as we go.
Got it.
Everyone should run their Kickstarters like that.
That's cool. And Joe just pulled up. I believe we got a couple of folks that just backed. You know what I mean? We call that the toy domination bump. I'm just saying.
He's saying I just paid that for 5 Super 7 O-ring figures. He'll pay it.
Do it.
Well, I mean, I don't think Super 7 needs your money.
They're not hurting for
right. I need your money.
And also, they're only 5 POA. Come on. You want super articulated, man.
I haven't figured that. Like, as a collector, I could see if you were purely just, you wanted your figures for nostalgia. Like, I need the TVC, or not the TVC, but the vintage style Star Wars figures because they look just like the ones from as a kid. I get that. Right. But I'm going to get an action figure and pay $25 for it, and I open it up in the package, and this is all it does.
Well, the Reaction free. Plus has, like, it's and the O-rings one specifically. Like those are Joe 80s Joe level of articulation. Like they've got the swivel and everything, right?
I want my toy to be able to sit crisscross applesauce on the floor.
Oh no, that's much better. Right?
And also look properly proportioned.
Those O-ring. That's the thing for me. I think the sculpts of the Super 7s are just like I was gonna say, in contrary to what we were just looking at. That guy looked like a superhero. He had the muscles. He had the articulation to move his body. And, like, Super 7s are just, like, they're just straight pipe legs and arms. And I'm like, where's the sculpts? Even the Joes had better sculpts than that.
Like, if they were cheap, I'd totally buy a bunch of them to cut the heads off and use those on super articulated figures.
I think that what really bothered me about it is when they did the Once a Man Cobra Commander and everything, it looks like paint. It looks like
it's like a blank body book, and they just paint it all over.
Yeah, exactly.
With the same as Once a Man, but like not the Destro that just came out because they had like a longer skirt for a long coat on him, but like the Snake Eyes and winter coat was just like painted on, like half of his thigh was just, it just looked so bad. I was like, what is this?
Yeah, I just can't get behind it. Like, if you guys love that, more power to you, but I mean, it's definitely not for me.
That's something you need, man.
I'll never judge anyone for what they like.
Extra thing.
I will. I'll figure shame.
Crackhead figures. Yeah.
It's just not for me.
Yeah, no muscle
man over 1,000, and I want O-ring Star Wars. O-ring Star Wars would be cool. I mean, like, again, they're going to be skinny tube arms, but it'll be cool.
Yeah, I saw the Tron figures, and I was really excited. It was like, oh man, with the bikes and everything.
Yeah.
And then I saw the price. I was like,
I know.
Yes, go. God.
That's when I was like, $250. Yeah, no.
Figure out who in marketing was like, we're starting this Hasbro 375 campaign. We want to bring franchises to collectors. What's the best way to start this? I know. Let's crowdfund a figure line that no one knew existed, no one knew was coming. For a movie that was great in its time, but like we don't know if the sequel is going to carry the same energy and bring people back to it. Let's drop that at a high price point of exclusivity, and then we're going to move on to other stuff. Like that is not how you launch that thing.
That was such a wrong way to go about that. They should have either just done it in separate types of packaging, like where either have just the figures in a set or the bikes in a set.
You know what that brings us into, everybody, is what you getting? What you It's news, sort of.
News.
Oh, okay. Hold on.
Oh, you're gonna change. Wait,
All right. Let's do this.
gotta change your hat. I mean, I have pictures of Tron stuff. That's why I was like, we might as well just pull these images up while we're talking about
Let's
this.
do it.
Let's do the thing.
Yeah, Tron HasLab. I mean, they look good.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
do look really good. The articulation looks like it's going to be really good. I really love the
Yeah.
engineering. I do love that, like the characters from that movie. But like Fallon was saying, why are you going to start with that those characters?
Well,
I mean,
not
yeah.
even that. It's just why are you gonna paywall those characters?
Yeah,
And that's
exactly.
That's exactly what it is. Is they were like, let's put this behind a paywall to see how vested people are, and that's not how you do market research.
The pricing that they put it at and the characters that they chose to put behind there, it's like they're like, we actually don't want this to fund.
Yeah.
I know, right?
The main characters, just the main characters, we're not gonna. That's be like if Star Wars hadn't had toys and they were like, okay, we're gonna do Star Wars, we're gonna sell you a 5-pack with Vader, Luke, Han, Leia, Chewbacca, and R2, and that's the only way you're gonna be able to get those.
I know,
If
that's
we're gonna-
ridiculous.
Only a certain amount of people can order them, and then we're cutting that off, and then we'll talk about other figures. It's like,
Right. What you just said is that they don't want it to fund, and then they'll say, "Well, we put this out there. No one
And you
wants
didn't
this
back
in
it."
75. They don't want it." That's what they'll say. They say they don't want.
Yeah.
They don't want that things. They don't want it.
Yeah, we don't want it for the price that you put it at, for sure.
Well, the thing
I
is,
was-
they're also launching the 112 line as well, and that
Yeah.
they're not crowdfunding that. And so I want to see how that's going to do too, right? So
and those are exceptional. Those 112
Yeah.
figures, and they hit right on Tron Legacy.
yeah,
One of those things that people were chomping at the bit for. Yeah, Tron was popular, but I feel like Legacy brought more fans to the franchise of the cult film
yeah,
than it did on its own, and people were excited about that. But then again, we get this. They could have done a HasLab of the 3 films together, because then at least you're incorporating other movies and other characters that can bring in fans from different generations.
Exactly.
This is very niche.
and they could have
Yeah.
made them into tiers as well by doing it that way as well, right? Like
A really
having
cool
one
HasLab
of the
would have been,
tiers
like,
be
one
the old
bike.
school.
Yeah, like one bike from every movie, and they light up, and it's crazy cool, and you're like, oh, this is worth it, or
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not even torn on which scale. It's like I kind of like both of them, but just for
Yeah.
that
And we
price
still
point,
we
it's
still we like
high.
you. We still like you, man. We know you play in both scales, but we still like you.
Yeah, and,
Speaking
G.I.
of other
Joe
scale-
said Predator, but Haya was doing Predator.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Hasbro's doing that
I
one.
picked up some of the Haya Joes. They're hard to
Was that
find.
Yeah,
mean,
I have a
not
few of
hard.
them too. They're pretty good.
The High Predators, yeah.
Oh,
I've got
cool.
one. Yeah. That one.
We're
Oh,
doing
I have-
what
I
you
have
got
a-
later.
He's
I
going,
know. I was about to say, it's not what you got; it's what you're getting.
He's
Oh, what you got?
excited.
What's talking about? He is excited. Oh,
nice.
all right.
Yep.
Let me blow that.
Very cool.
Oh, I'll show it later. Yeah, the Tron Legacy toy, the figures look pretty.
They just they
pretty sick.
look so good, right? Like especially the one on the left. That looks really cool. And I feel that's the direction they should have gone in.
And a Jeff
in terms-
Bridges,
Yeah,
you
Sam
could have had a really
I know.
great modern-looking Jeff Bridges, and you know who else would have gone? Well, I guess at least the 12, the 112 people are eating good, because you know that the guys who do action figure customs and toy photography, they're gonna get that Jeff Bridges hat or head and put him on the dude from the Big Lebowski and take pictures and stuff, and that's cool.
Yeah.
It's like, man, I could have had a Jeff Bridges Jedi Knight in my Jedi temple.
That would have been
just
so
hanging out
cool.
with Yoda and being like, that's just like your opinion, Yoda, and it would have been great.
Yeah.
But
Or Jeff Bridges Bounty Hunter. That would have been pretty good.
Yep.
Oh well. We'll see what happens. You never know. It could still fun. You never know.
We'll see. We'll see. I mean, it's not looking good.
I know it's
haven't-
definitely
I
not
haven't
looking.
checked on it in a while.
I think it was like 800 backers.
I
Yesterday.
think they should
Yeah,
offer
it's-
some cardboard light effects. I think that'll sell it.
That would do it.
Cardboard. That'll do it. I mean, the full set, does it even light up? I mean, the stand thing, I guess. Is
The
kinda
stand
cool,
lights
like,
up,
the
but-
old grid.
But
Yeah.
really, you think that's worth $100?
Well, I mean, why didn't
That's
they
what I'm
do
saying,
the MCP as the background, like a spinning in master control?
that? Yeah, that would have been cool.
Because that would make sense.
I don't think they like us. I don't think they like us.
Hasbro means doesn't
No.
make sense. They'd rather focus on games. That's their motto right now. Games and stuff nobody wants. Oh well.
All right, we're gonna stick with news that you guys might actually care about.
We are here to talk toys.
Yeah, we'll talk 6-inch GI Joe. You want to get 6-inch GI Joes out of the way?
Bring
let's
it.
just do it.
So these went up for pre-order. That's Hit and Run, which we can play the game of will Joe buy these or not.
Yes.
Lifeline.
That
Yeah.
hit and run body, isn't that?
Hit and Run. I see you buying that
Yeah.
just because he has that army look to him, so I can see you fitting that into the rest of your.
Is that the generic Joe body that they were using?
No, they've got. Well, he's at least got different forearms. I'm not sure. I don't know. His pants look. He looks like original sculpting. I don't think I'm. I mean, it's hard to tell from just these images, but it looks like mostly non-reuse. Actually, he might have a bit here and there, but.
Like, I have to admit, the G.I. Joe classified line is really cool. I'd love to collect it, but it's just not my skill.
I'd love to collect those 118 ones that are like almost 1-to-1 remakes of them over in Japan, but we can't, the States, we can't get them in the States. We have to go through somebody else and get them shipped, and it's a whole thing. But man, I'd be on those every time because they're so good. And the accessories, they come with so many accessories. Hasbro knocks it out of the park with the Joe accessories.
Yeah.
Marvin, what do you collect outside of what your own things that you're making?
You dabble in a lot of stuff. I just hit up the old Ollies and got the Ian Malcolm from the Hammond collection.
I still should grab more of those because it was such a great price at Ollie's too. And I only grabbed one. I should have grabbed like 4 or 5.
Yellow Park Transformers and all that stuff.
Oh, no. All right. So now
we're a lot of stuff. If I see something that looks interesting, I usually just grab it.
Hell yeah.
So wrapping up G.I. Joe, we got Night Viper. We got
I really love that.
Stage 2.
Mm-hmm. Those are dope.
It's straight repaint of the first one, but they have the one added head sculpt of like the further transformation, which is pretty cool. Yeah. And I like.
I have to say, I'm just happy that Haya is actually making pretty much 1-to-1 recreation.
Yeah, yes. You're like maybe.
I'm like, yes. I just gotta cross my fingers and hope that those figures come out because I'm gonna be buying them all.
If Haya was pumping them out as fast as like Joy Toy was pumping out those,
they're too slow, man.
I'd be psyched. The Haya's just like trickling along.
I'm still waiting on my Spirit. I ordered him way back when they showed off Flint and Lady J and all those figures. I got my Lady J a long time ago, but I'm still waiting on Spirit. Yeah. They're not even close, and yet they keep bringing up new pre-orders. Like, oh, here's Crocmaster, here's this character, here's this I'm like, yo, just get me my Spirit. I ordered that ages ago. But yeah, they're not quick with the delivery, but the figures are really good.
When that 2 Max and Zaymon supposed to come out? Wasn't it supposed to be like June?
Those came out. Those did come out.
I think the last time I ordered stuff was the Troopers, and then Azartan, I think, and then maybe Major Blood was in that same little bit that I bought up. And I got Zartan and Major Blood like months before the Troopers, and I was just like, "Why?"
I'm still waiting on my Troopers.
Apart?
I haven't got my Vipers. I haven't got my Troopers.
I haven't got the Vipers. I can't even remember. I ordered so many. I was like, I can't remember what I ordered.
And it's so long ago too, right?
Yeah, it was so So when they just
like 2 years ago,
Troopers.
Like when I got my Major Blood, I'm like, what?
Thanks, past me for this 2 years ago. That was great.
Yeah. I know, right? They even actually around the same time they had actually even I think they actually even promoted the Star Trek line around the same time, and even that came out before a lot of these figures, which is
take up the pace, Haya.
I know. Come on,
get it together. And then the last but not least for the Joes, they put a new Hiss tank out, Arctic Hiss, which of course I'll be buying because I'm.
How much? Insane. How much is that?
that they haven't said. So they removed a lot of the extra bits and crazy stuff, and there's no lights, and so presumably the price point will be smaller, but I don't know.
'Cause I might actually want to get that and scale it for 1/18 figures. I still want to get that robot, that mech.
It's pretty big, dude.
Yeah, it could be like because the thing is, it can be like a troop carrier, like an APC kind of thing.
Because the seat in the back of the Hiss does pop out. Like you can just slide it off the rails and take it out. So you can.
Doesn't the back open up? Yeah, the back opens up, and you can actually put figures inside, right? Yeah. Kind of make it almost like a little mobile headquarters. Is kind of what I would use it for.
Yeah, you could. Yeah.
And put my own lights in there.
So is Joe buying all these GI Joes? The answer is yes. I'm getting them all. So.
Okay. What a surprise!
What a surprise! Joe's getting all
it's in the name.
Pockets with those toys.
It's in the name, Joe.
They keep making GI Joes. I'm gonna keep buying them. Hinren looks awesome. I love Lifeline. Night Viper. I that being said, the price point's like a little higher these days. It's $27.99, and
that's still
when you buy
pretty
5
decent,
figures.
though.
It is, but like it's $3 or $4 over. So when you buy X amount of figures, like,
yeah,
that adds up, and that's another figure. So instead of getting 2 Night Vipers, I'm just getting 1. So I can't really army build. It's just too much, man. I gotta be more careful.
Just gotta wait.
The toy news.
Wait till they get the Ollie.
Oh, sorry.
Toy news. What
were you saying?
Oh, I was saying that there's a possibility with Jazzwares now. They're starting to re-release some of their figures with less accessories. You still get the primary figure, and they lowered the price point to reflect that you're getting less.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm wondering, with the economy being the way it is and how all things are financially the way they are, hopefully brands start to consider that as like, okay, maybe we have a premium version of this that came out 2 years ago. People have been clamoring for it. Let's give it to them. We already own the molds. We already paid for the licensing. Let's just
like here's an army builder version of the Night Viper. It just comes with a rifle,
right.
or something like that. And it's
just do like what Joy Toy did.
$20, yeah. Speaking of Joy Toy,
you can sell them.
I pre-ordered that.
It looks awesome.
I pre-ordered that, man. Woo! Oh yeah.
I was wondering how many of you guys that make stations and stuff were just going to be like, this is the best. I mean, in terms of looks wise, this looks like you could turn it into put some rocket engines instead of wheels.
That's exactly what I'm going to be doing.
It looks like you could do that so fast and it would fit in so well.
It already has that look to it, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
so
yeah.
I can't wait to do that.
Yeah, the little.
It's not cheap though. It's not cheap.
Oh yeah, how much was it? Was it
$150 US?
Oh, 150.
Approximately 150. Anywhere between 125, 150 US.
Luckily, you get with it though.
You get a lot of stuff with it. You got nice paint apps on it, and the thing is that I got mine through LTK, so I actually have a membership with them, so I get my extra 12% off. But then I also because I've been buying so much stuff, I got like an extra $20 off because I saved up my dollars.
Oh, cool.
So I saved so much money when I saw it. I'm like, yes, I'm glad I waited for something good. And those robots too. There's a set of those robots too.
Yeah, I got it right here. So this is great for station builders too, for you guys that world build and stuff. Like, this is just a bunch of robots running around. That's
so.
I don't think they could beat Blaine at all. Terrible.
They absolutely can't.
Training
definitely not.
But that is what Blaine runs around and blasts when he's breaking into somewhere.
And when I get my Blaine, that's what I'm going to be doing, man.
You gotta have someone for him to shoot.
Exactly. Those look really cool.
Yeah,
I wonder what the articulation's like, though.
It looks like just minimal, like maybe.
I was about to say it looks pretty limited.
Like above that wheel, maybe spins around, and the arms go up and down, kind of thing.
But still, yeah, it's the pricing on that's not too bad.
No, it's not. They're pretty reasonable. The last Joy Toy or the other two. I don't know how much this would fit in with you guys. I don't know how far you would go down the turtle road. Oh, I've been
buying all of them.
These, man.
I've been all in.
Yeah, as soon as I can arrange for those reasonably in the States, whether that's from one of my friends overseas that I could have them, once the shipping issues cool down, have them send them to me for a cheaper price. I'd love that, but I'm all about these, and I got to see them in person, a couple of the turtles last year at LegionCon, and it was just, it was incredible. The
Yeah,
sculpt was there, the accessories, the detail, and it's just everything scales so good. And that was my first toy line that I collected as a kid. Somehow I wound up through thrift stores and yard sales and people giving me as their kids, you know, stop playing with them. And I wound up with a few milk crates of turtles. So until I was probably 11 or 12, those were my main things. So they're so nostalgic, but they're nice enough and articulated.
I love the update, the Joy Toy update style to them all. Like Metalhead looks awesome. He doesn't look exactly like one of the turtles. He's got that cool mug on there. It's great. It's looking pretty cool. The drill opens up so it shoots from inside of it. That's kind of neat. And then Leatherhead.
That's it right there.
Yeah, I'm getting two of those guys. This guy, because I want to make a Crocmaster custom with one of them. So yeah, I'm really excited. This Joy Toy line, aside from the Corvus Infant Belly or whatever that one's called, this line's my favorite line from Joy Toy. So basically, I'm all in. I already got the turtles. I already got April. And I have a few other ones that are coming in soon. So yeah, I'm just really excited about this line. I'm not even really that big of a turtle fan. You know what I mean? But the figures are just amazing.
But it fits so well in with what you guys do, you know?
Yeah, exactly. And there's really amazing in terms of posability. So you can do some really awesome photography. So yeah, I'm all in on that line.
Yep.
Tons of people are. Army building is the best done over a long time. Yeah, all in a long run, yeah. Like picking up a few stormtroopers here and there over time. Yeah, that's true, but all right.
If you're lucky. If you're Canadian, you're probably not going to find a lot of those things at a good price. So.
I mean, the Joy Toy Turtles, like, every time another set comes out, I'm like, oh, I can't believe I haven't broken this into this line.
You know which ones that break my heart are the those I guess they're 1/12 scale, but they're the samurai figures, and then you can get the ninja accessories separate. Fall, winter, spring, and summer.
I got one of those. I got Mikey.
And those are so gorgeous, and I just wish that they were just if they were just
a little
118,
tiny smaller. Yeah, he's pretty small.
Yeah.
He's like 4.5 inches.
I could still fudge that in.
Some would say that's kind of big. I think
some would say that.
I've heard people. I've heard
not
people
everybody
describe it that way. I don't know.
It's not everybody's cup of tea.
Some say the big figures.
Some people like Donatello. He's a little taller. He's five-ish inches. You know.
Very cool. I'm not touching.
All right, this is a line that I have been obsessive about recently, and Balrog just landed from Zelda.
Oh wow, he looks cool.
He looks awesome. I have immediately pre-ordered both of these.
I really love these figures too. Again, not my scale, but I could definitely appreciate good quality figures.
Fun.
And this guy looks really cool.
Fighter, it'd be all over.
Oh yeah, hell yeah!
And then Akuma just did as well.
Nice.
Street Fighter is my fighting game. I know a lot of people love Mortal Kombat, and I like it, but like my one fighting game
same.
Street Fighter 2 for Sega.
And
I played that game daily, consistently before school and after school if I could. Like if my friends
liked the art and the animation of it. You know, I liked the idea of the Mortal Kombat, like real people being photographed in the fighting pose and stuff was cool and everything, but like the animation of Street Fighter always made me like
way better. Yeah,
and that just fed into like Marvel versus Capcom and everything like that.
Yeah,
that's the same style.
It almost felt like watching a cartoon while you're playing, you know. So vibrant colors, quick movement, smooth animation, very cool.
Yeah.
Anytime
Marvin, you dip into Joy Toy at all in the 3 3/4 scale?
Yes, because I know the guy who, I don't know if he's still there, Anthony. He was the guy who actually we were going to work with Joy Toy back a few years ago. And that went south a little bit because they were moving away from more of the they were going into licensing. So all the licensing stuff you're seeing right now coming from Joy Toy, not my deal. So you guys buying all that licensed stuff did that to me. That I have to do a Kickstarter to get this figures done.
Humble.
You hear that,
Yeah,
everybody?
Kickstarter, because it's your
Kickstarter
fault.
link is pinned in the chat, and it's in the description below. Go support this
get it.
Kickstarter.
Go do it. Come on, do it now. So worth it, man. So worth it. I really hope this funds because I really
Look how
want
well this
those
would fit in
figures.
with those Joy toys. Come on.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
You could pop
Well,
out of the
maybe
back of that turtle
yeah.
van so easy.
Exactly.
It scales.
He get him.
Yeah.
Casey
It was
Jones.
funny because we went back and forth multiple times about what we were going to do, and then it came down to they were like, oh, we'll just do head sculpts, and then you could take one of the pre-built figures and we'll put your characters' heads on it, and then it turned into, oh, we're doing licensed stuff now. I'm like, you guys, man, whatever. I still talk to Tony, so it's cool.
Yeah, don't burn bridges, Marvin. We don't.
Oh no,
Exactly.
We don't know what's
Just
gonna.
never know what happens. Gonna happen in the
Right.
future. Right?
I didn't call him a jerk or anything. I was just
Just an asshole.
I'm used to that kind of stuff. Like this happened with the comic multiple times. Like we were going to go with a publisher, and then something changed, and that's why I formed my own publisher, Comicsburg, to publish my own stuff. Because
Right.
then I can, if something goes squirrely, then it's my fault. It's nobody else's.
True
There you
enough.
go.
Very
Yeah,
cool.
well, I guess that's been news, right? We don't need to talk more about 6-inch stuff you guys don't care about, right?
What is that? That's
Yeah,
again.
we can if you want.
Mhm.
I don't mind. I like talking toys.
All right, okay. Well, this is I don't even know if I'm gonna get. I might get a zombie, but here's some Mythic Legions, which is slightly even bigger than 112.
I thought you were going to go say.
But these are cool. I mean, and it's Halloween
nice.
time, guys. And there's some cloth goods on there. They're getting.
I like
Mythic
that.
Legions is getting pretty crazy with their cloth goods.
But yeah, no,
Oh
those are fantastic.
Yeah, these are great. I might.
man. Oh wow.
I know, like the 3 heads. So this one comes with 3 head sculpts, if you can see there in the main picture. But like, man, look at those crazy heads. And like, you take off the plaid coat or the plaid jacket, or like it has the wrap, so you can take all the clothes off and just have like a
I don't
like
know.
a wrap around the waist.
I may have to get that, man. That's really cool, man.
I mean,
I don't
it's
often collect 112, but every now and again I do get some stuff, like especially if it's like either nostalgic or something I really like, then I'll get it.
Yeah. I might want to just get it just to throw them in with my mole rats and have the Joes fight some zombies.
Now you need a Return of the Living Dead trash.
There
Yeah.
you go.
Arman.
There you go.
Yeah.
The female zombie that came out with a little rocker.
Oh, nice.
Chick, female zombie. Not quite as horrifying looking.
No.
Sculpt, but, pretty cool.
She single or?
I'm pretty sure. Yeah. Pretty
Does she
sure.
have any
She's wearing
sisters?
an ankle monitor.
Do you have any sisters that are still alive?
She's wearing an
I'm
ankle
not picky.
monitor.
I'm not.
Does she have a
Ankle
pulse?
Oh, I don't know. What maybe it's just a bracelet type thing.
It
That is-
kind of does
that
look like an ankle
That
monitor.
really does
Ankle
look like an
monitor.
ankle monitor. Now, Joe, I do have a question for you. Did you pick up any of the Legends Marvel zombies?
No, I did not. No.
I had the Captain America. It was probably one of the last 12-inch, or excuse me, 6-inch got rid of, but the Captain America Marvel zombie was such a cool figure. And if I still had that, I might have been swayed to pick up a few of those.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah,
I
to go with
recently
it.
found my McFarlane Shaun of the Dead display that they had, the movie Maniacs one.
Right, gotcha.
Mhm.
And also, I found a couple of my old Resident Evil figures, and they're sitting in a box right now. And damn it all, if I'm not tempted to just make a graveyard, because that's like
I mean,
zombies.
it's pretty fun, man. Oh, and
Let's
they also threw in, you can buy for like $20, you can buy a second set of clothing for either of them. It's just the clothes, not the figure. But
Ooh,
you can-
Barbie
you can-
time!
You can change it out to make a, so you can army build, I guess, like, and swap it around so you can make multiple. And then
Now it's starting to feel a little too much like dollies, man.
No, see, that's the
Not
flip
toys
side to
anymore
that
now.
is
Dolls.
the flip side to that is if there's any boys out there that are young men are looking at toys and they're like, oh, I don't want to do that because that's close to dolls. How much time do we spend like, I'm gonna boil and pop and take this scarf off here?
Yes.
Take-
I know.
Take this skirt off of this
you can
figure, I
just
hot
change the
water-
clothes.
You just change, it's a different material, so don't get dissuaded and think that it's too girly or whatever. Like you're changing the outfit on the figure so you can have more.
I actually like to do that stuff. So
So
I joke
this-
about it, but yeah, I don't mind that stuff at all.
They're doing a blind box skeleton thing, and these are mildly ridiculous because they're neon. But they're doing this, and you have no idea what color you're getting. So it's just like you buy one, and it whatever.
Well, I would just
comes
end up painting them anyway. So
Yeah. So on that note, Pirates, these came out last year, and they put them out again. So this 4-pack is $99.
I would get that.
And these are amazing. And they come with one has there's a couple of skull masks to put on top of the skull, which is hilarious.
And you could still use those for 118. They're just giants.
Yeah, they're a little big, but the fact that they re-released those for this year, I was like, oh, that's pretty cool because they're in stock right now. You can just get them. But
I may have to consider.
But yeah, that's pretty cool.
I really do think I like, touching on the whole Kickstarter thing, the figures from Articulated Icon, the ninja and the samurai. I definitely feel like that started something as far as companies getting wise to the fact of people will purchase multiples of the same figure if you make cool stuff that you're going to sell a lot of, like something that's ninjas. Well, I can use that in my G.I. Joes or my Star Wars or my Marvel. Okay, so people buy those things. Skeletons. If I collect 12-inch anything, I could use it for a body on a battlefield. I could use it for my Predator toys.
Skeleton.
If you're one of the people, there are folks who buy, I've learned recently on YouTube, there are people that buy 112 figures and just make them into little average everyday people and build dioramas. They could use those for Halloween decorations and stuff. Like people will.
Oh yeah, this is why they're pushing this around Halloween, obviously. But also unlike the neon skeletons, these skeletons come with a bunch of weapons and swords and stuff. So that's cool.
So the other ones just come the figure, right? They don't come with
it's
any.
just these are like 20 bucks a pop,
hands.
and you just get whatever color. Yeah, and hands.
Okay,
yeah.
so you get open hands and
closed
hands.
Video game logic there. You get your 8 or 9 figures out, skeletons, and you have your heroes fighting, and you have a couple of the ones that are close to you. They're red because they're getting closer. And you've hit it so many times. And that's
I'd rather
pay
the $5 extra a figure and just get 4 skeletons and get a bunch of weapons and stuff too. But you just put those in a dungeon in shackles.
Exactly.
Perfect.
My Men in Black would just come across a giant alien. What's this giant alien we found buried in the desert? There you go.
That randomly has a pumpkin for a head.
Exactly.
Headless horseman.
All right. Well, that's been news, guys. That's been the news. All right. Well, you guys pick up some toys for the week? You guys have anything coming your way soon?
I actually got stuff just before the show. Yeah, I got stuff just before the show. So I didn't even open them yet. They're actually.
I have a ton of stuff, so I'm not going to take up all the time. I'll just show a few.
So who's going first?
I got bombarded by pre-orders this week or the last couple.
Pirates, why don't you go first? You were hyped.
All right, this is what you got over there, Pirates.
Woohoo! Well, okay. First, let's start with the big one.
All right.
I got this bad boy.
Yep, that's a good set.
Oh,
I really
fantastic
need to get
car.
that. Yep, I got it at a really great price because they're doing the Prime sale thing. So I got it at 35% off, so that was a good deal.
Mm-hmm.
I also got this guy from Star Wars Mandalorian.
Oh, nice. Okay,
my fellow Canadian, Torontonian. And then
fellow toy collector too. He's big.
Yeah, exactly. He loves to collect stuff. And speaking of 112, I got these guys.
What?
So these were a nostalgic buy because I loved that cartoon growing up, and they were like $10 each. So I couldn't say no to that. They didn't have Presto and the other guys, so I'm hoping those will eventually get into stock, and I'll be able to get those. And then finally, these ones I got a while ago. But speaking of the turtles, these guys.
Oh yeah, those looked amazing.
These guys are awesome, and they come with so much stuff. It's just crazy. And so I got all 3 of them. So I got the whole set. They're all really amazing. I want to get more, but then I also noticed that Boss Fight Studios, they're releasing a 1/18 scale version of some of their dinosaurs. And
Really?
so I did see the Triceratops, and there's one that's painted with like a skeleton on them. I'm like, oh, I need to get that. So I've just gone and pre-ordered some of those.
Yeah.
To add to these guys, so that way I have more variety in terms of
the Triceratron type figure. Like me and Dom always blended that in. Like we had like the mutants as part of like what we were playing in terms of like the scale of what we're doing, and we were always blending in like mildly smaller or larger figures to be like big, huge monsters, kind of.
Yeah.
Thing. But yeah, the Triceratops.
And these guys are big.
Always a good.
They're like what, 5.5 inches? Yeah, they're pretty big guys. Yeah, they're pretty big.
But the articulation, you can squat them down if you wanted to, or like.
Oh yeah, the articulation's it's Joy Toy, right? So the articulation is going to be good. The only figure that from that Turtles line that doesn't have the best articulation is Shredder, but he just looks phenomenal. He just looks amazing. But all the other figures, the articulation's amazing. You can get the posability is amazing. The one thing I do have a gripe with all of these bigger figures, the hands pop off way too easy. That's my only gripe with them. So especially if you're like trying to fit a hand, if you're trying to put a gun in their arm or something like in their hands, it usually pops right off, right? That is being gentle with them.
I have a habit of popping the hand off and just putting it on the rifle first, and then plugging the hand back.
That's what I've been doing. Yeah, that's what I've been doing too. It's just a lot easier that way because otherwise it always
it's just gonna pop
off.
up. Yeah.
But yeah, they're great figures.
Marvin, you got any? What you guys? Did you pick up anything this week?
The Ian Malcolm that I got at Ollie.
The Ian Malcolm, yes, nice.
$5 for it, and I'm waiting for the Series 2 for Yellow Park to go up because it's got my favorite character, Hot Rodimus is what they have to call him now. And RC.
Nice.
So that's
RC, nice. Yeah, I have to build
Yellow
my
Park's
RC
making
model
RC.
kit.
I have not seen that.
Yeah, so it's the Series 2. So it's got Rodimus, Hound, Jazz, RC,
I don't think
and
I knew any
one
of
more.
these.
Yeah,
that's awesome.
and I only get these because I got some of the newer ones, and the Transformer steps are too long, so I just get the ones that can't transform. But I just saw.
I'm a big fan of non-transforming Transformers. I know everyone.
I just saw that one of them, I don't know if it's Yellow Park or one of the other ones, are releasing just the vehicles.
Oh,
so you'll have the vehicle mode and then the robot, and you don't have to transform them.
Because then you can just go
right
and move the toy around. Look, I did it. He did it. It's transformed.
And when it's like 60 steps to do something, like, no, that's not how it was.
Oh man,
I know. Yeah.
My son is just getting into Transformers, and he's only 4, but like he's got he just had a birthday, so he got inundated with stuff. But he loves construction equipment, so I was like, oh, the Constructicons are coming out right now. It's a no-brainer. He's gonna love them. I got like 4 of them for him already, and then
nice.
He needs 2 more. But already he's like, can you make this a robot? I'm like, oh no.
Here we go.
Here you go. 20 minutes later, I'm like, here you go.
Yeah.
Can you make this one a robot? Oh, okay. All right.
Yeah, I'm just afraid that I'm just going to it's because it's cheap plastic. It's going to break it.
Snap, yeah. I just don't transform them, man. When I first got Jetfire, I'm like, oh, it looks so cool as a jet. Then I transform him, like, I'm not transforming him back, man. That's just too much work. I only have a few
actual transforming Transformers for him.
I only have 2.
They're pretty sturdy. Yeah, I'm not too worried about them.
It's just a pain in the ass to transform, though.
Yeah.
He and my daughter pulled down all my non-transform. Like I get the MDLX line, Marvin, the ones that are like super fancy. So I'm like, yes, you can play with these, but be careful, like kind of thing.
Snap.
But yeah, and I like this because they're scaled down. They're like 6-inch figures, and they're not huge.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I feel like I can get a few, more than I would normally have gotten if they're the true scale of Transformers. Mm-hmm. But you're liking the Yellow Park ones though?
Yeah. I mean, they're not expensive. Like I think it came with Prime and Megatron. I think it was like $30 or something like that. And I think the full pack that had like Bumblebee and Starscream and
those are like is there like huger versions of those or something?
Yeah. There's 2 versions of these. So I think these ones are like 4 inches, and I think there's also the 6 inch.
Oh man, I could totally get into that.
Right, the 6 inch ones are more detailed, and they come like the prime one has the matrix, so the chest opens up and everything.
Oh, okay. I gotta look into those now.
Those
I gotta find
blockies, non-transforming Transformers toys are fun. I haven't jumped into that yet because they're a little more stylized. Not that MDLX isn't stylized, but you know.
Right, and it comes in like a blue box that has both the characters on it.
Nice.
Oh, cool.
It has that classic
So that Prime
look.
and Megatron is like 4 or 5 inches tall, you said?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, about 4 inches. Because they're like I've got the 3-inch the Bain here, so they stand next to each other. It's like
oh, okay.
Wow.
All right. Well,
Just
you have a
slightly
Bain
taller.
figure? Hold that up right now. What are you doing?
What are you doing?
Yeah, this is the original prototype figure that
that is awesome.
Go back it!
And I've got
Go back
the
this Kickstarter.
resin. I've got the resin one there too, but he had an accident and his arms came off. So.
Sometimes that
Oh,
happens.
cool.
You know?
All right.
Yeah. It happens a lot.
He didn't get his force field up in time.
Right?
Can't believe you've been sitting on the Blaine figures within reach of your hands.
I didn't want to say anything.
The thing that we were talking about earlier, guys. I happen to have that here.
Oh, you mean the toy? I've got that.
This is what he's gonna look like.
That looks
Nice.
amazing. That's so. Yeah, let me blur that up again. That's amazing.
Right.
That's.
I mean,
really
we got the draft folder. There's a bunch of pictures in there.
Very cool.
That's so cool.
Wait,
So I
please
took-
let
I
it
took-
fund.
I took some pictures of him harassing the Crimson Twins because they're riding around in their Corvette also. So I got this over here. So they've been riding around in a little Corvette, making trouble. So Blaine had to teach him a lesson.
Nice. Little red Corvette. Man, that's awesome stuff though, man. I'm really guys go and fund this. I don't often go and promote shit like this, but when something's good, I really want it to back. Go and do it, man. Go and do it.
I mean, for the
Definitely
scale that you guys are doing, and those are pretty amazing looking. I can't wait to see what those suited figures turn out like.
That's what I'm really hoping for.
Yeah, we're going into the lab on those ones. I wanted to do it so they can pull the guns out of their jackets. I want to do it so.
Yeah, you really want that like holster out of the side thing.
Because it's different. So like when I originally was talking about doing the suits, people were like, "Oh, Marauders did suits." Like, okay, so now I have to do something different that they didn't do, just to have something to say that I did this and it's different. So now you have to back.
Well, I mean, packing it in with the 4 heads is already a brilliant move. Being able to army build them like that and then swap the heads out, that's, no brainer.
And Agent Smith, if you guys want a bunch of suited people, you got Agent Smiths right there. You can
Man in Black.
Back this Kickstarter, it's a no-brainer. If you like 1/18 scale, this is a no-brainer.
I did.
Family, you got some pickups?
I got nothing, man. No,
Really?
what you got? Yeah, I've been focusing on working on my house.
On building?
I mean, this guy recently moved in. He won't leave. So.
Well, that's something.
Yep, that's a 112. I think that's how big those figures are.
Yeah.
Life size 1-to-1 stormtrooper. He's about 6 foot 1 inches tall, and
Oh, he's my height.
yeah, he's hanging out. And,
Yeah, he's
keeping things
1:1.
Nice. 1:1.
So when it came, was it assembled? You have to put it together.
Had to put it together. Yeah, easy. I think there was like 8 pieces all told.
Nice. I just want that R2 though. That's the one that's the thing I really want from Home Depot. But unfortunately, we don't have them up here.
I'll mail it to your cousin.
Why not? I have enough of them in the
I won't
States,
mail it
so-
to you, but I'll mail it to your cousin.
I'll
He's
get it
gonna
sometime.
Drive across the border with parts in the back of his car. Gets stopped.
Don't worry, it's not auto parts.
What's going on here with all these body parts here? Did you declare these?
Oh yeah, you got it. Like imagine that, like in the front seat with the gun hanging out the window. You're getting pulled over for sure.
Oh, for sure, man.
Yeah, when you have it, don't wave it to say hi to the neighbor. Like, hey guys. No, it's bad.
It's just a laser blaster. It's not.
I have a better sense of humor than the local
It's not a
police,
real.
apparently.
I'm a black guy. I would never do that. Never.
Yeah, you have to do it like the movie with Emilio Estevez and Charlie Sheen, Men at Work. What's wrong with him?
Oh my God, I haven't thought of that movie in like 100 years.
Yep.
Wow.
You just have that in your back. I got that in my back pocket. I got a Men at Work.
He was just waiting for an opportunity to use that one.
He's like, I've been waiting for this Men at Work reference.
And I helped deliver it. You're welcome.
Set up in
Opposite of 1/18 scale, I got Gamer vs. Juggernaut. He is
wow.
enormous. So this is
I
cat.
heard
Holy cow.
articulation problems with the Juggernaut, like the shoulder scratches when you move it. I heard that
You know what? I'm not one to whine about scratches and stuff, but I haven't seen any. I've been messing with them a lot too, so I haven't had any problems.
Yeah, I saw it on Facebook like 2 days ago that somebody was
good to look out for.
It scratches the shoulder.
I mean, he's huge, so he doesn't have a ton of articulation like in the knees and stuff. Like that's the beginning and end of his knees bending is that. But because he can do the toe articulation, you can still get like kind of a running, pose going. But yeah, amazing. The hand, it's just so big. Like it's hilarious. Like the hand is like a small child's hand.
Holy cow.
Your hand
Thanks,
is so big. It's so big.
Hate to get slapped with that.
Yeah, it's just like it's like a baby holding your finger when you're.
That's just another setup. Just make sure that Charles Lee
sometimes I
just in there.
Sometimes I rock him to sleep at night. Yeah, he's pretty.
That's how I felt with
cool.
the HasLab Sentinel, man. Just that thing was like a toddler in the house. I'd pick it up to play with it, and I'd wind up I'd like bend its knees and set it on my knee so I could. I'm like, this thing's like a human kid. Like, what am I doing?
Hey, Tommy.
Literally a Sentinel sitting in your lap.
Were you good or bad this year?
Destroy all mutants.
I still want that Sentinel.
I got Battle Armor
nice.
Super Commander. He's pretty fun. Nothing crazy, but he does come with the really cool head sculpt that's the snake eyes underneath instead of the human eyes, so you can kind of go like the route of the
that's cool.
If you want to take, depending on what lore you have in your brain.
Right. Like I said, I really enjoy I'm really hoping that Haya comes out with all of these because,
I know,
of course,
man.
I'm never going to dive back into Classified. I started out with Classified for a little while. I ended up giving all those away to, I think Rad got most of the one. I traded with Rad. But yeah, I couldn't get back into it because the 112, especially now that I've moved into here where it's a lot smaller place, I still have the space to display all that. I still have 2 bins full of 112 figures. So I used to really collect the 112 action figures, but I can't go back there again. It's just too much.
I mean, I get it, man. Like, if I wasn't so far deep down this hole, I would probably stop.
Like I backed out just at the right time. I only bought 2 or 3. I'm like, okay, I better get out of this, man. I don't really want to be in this scale.
They're just waiting to make those things $30 because now they realize that people will pay $27, so they'll say, okay, they'll pay $30. So you're
they'll pay $29.99.
You're on the road.
Yeah, we're on the way.
And they'll add one more gun. Here you go. Look, this little
unlike
Dom
who buys non-stop Cosmic Legions and Mythic Legions.
Oh my gosh, that's
my toes
crazy.
in it a little bit, but I got this thing.
Oh,
pretty. I mean, even for 1/18 scale stuff, this is.
I want that
1/18 scale monster.
Yeah, man, that could be like a mount or something.
It's so
Pirates,
cool.
I gotta ask: has there been a figure today that you don't want? I think every one of these.
Scale
I actually do. I want them, but I would never buy them. Like the Beast, I would.
Well, I've got a 1/18. It's right next behind me.
It's like walking to the Toys R Us. I want everything.
I know. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Here it is with a 1/18. It's not.
Yeah, that would be a perfect mount.
That'd be a crazy cool monster for 1/18. Like Beast, they have to fight.
Oh, I need to go see if they have it.
Yeah, these are
Now,
pretty
Joe,
cool. They have a couple. Yeah, go ahead.
Are you going to Legions Con this year with Dom?
I'm not going to Legions Con. When is that? That's coming up soon, right?
It's November. I'm gonna go down. Yeah. I'm gonna give Dom a hard time. It's gonna be fun.
Where is that?
I wish.
New Jersey.
It's up in New York.
Oh, okay.
New Jersey, yeah.
Don't you ever insult me like that again.
You New Yorker. That's nuts.
Another this this could work for you guys. It was a camp pack that came with the Cosmic Legions run. It's just a bunch of junk, and it's like a generator. It was only like the price of a figure. It was like $30, and it was like this generator slides out of this cart thing. It's got all these cords. So it's got this smaller box that comes with it, and all of them have like, you can make it the boxes whatever you really want them to be, because they all have cords that can connect to the generator. And then it comes with this little computer with a
that's cool.
Closes like that. It's got a little handle, and a little antenna that comes up. So I was just like, this just looks cool for just having it, just putting stuff in it. And then it comes with a much larger box. I've got all the cords in there right now, but all the boxes open up, really cool. And again, for the price of a figure, it's like you get all this awesome like space-looking crates and stuff. Like I was like, yeah, I'm grabbing that. That'd be fun. But just to have a bunch of no brainer, bunch of stuff around. And then the other one I got, which weirdly Dom didn't get or show off, but it's this chick with the crazy probe droid head.
Zoom in on yourself. Make yourself bigger.
Right,
Let me see.
Zoom in on myself.
Oh
So
wow!
She's got the cloth goods at the bottom, so that these get out of the way. You know,
that's cool. I love the head though.
I think the spear.
Yeah, then she's got an unmasked head sculpt. She's kind of like this. These are her actual arms, the weird gray tiger striping. So this is her head sculpt, the alien head sculpt. Here. Hold on. Let me get out of the way so it focuses.
So she's a Navi with a probe droid in her head. That's cool.
Kind of, yeah, basically.
I definitely like that other the helmeted head. I really like that.
Oh yeah, it's amazing.
Yeah,
it's
that looks cool.
Yeah, that's basically why I got her. I was like, that's an amazing helmet. What a cool, weird thing to buy.
How much just for the head?
Oh, and she also came with a trench coat. I threw it on Cobra Commander for fun, just to be like, it's a winter Cobra Commander, but she comes with a cool trench coat.
Nice.
Needs a hat, like so it could be Old Snake.
Yeah. That's
really
I mean,
cool.
I have so much more stuff. We don't need to go into all that.
Yeah, a lot of cool
too many
things.
I
still have I have Hank coming tomorrow, so Hank should be here tomorrow, and hopefully I'll be able to find Eric and Presto. I'm surprised they still don't have the other sister though, the one that turns invisible with the cloak. Did they have that?
Oh yeah,
I don't remember seeing her in the line.
I don't think so.
She's invisible. That's why you can't see her.
So I have her then. I got her today too.
Weird packaged her in with everyone that came out in that line.
What I like too is that they come with die. That's so cool. Like one comes with a 20-sided die, and another one comes with like a 9-sided one. So yeah, I'm looking forward to opening them up. That those are going to be like my shelf right by my TV kind of thing, you know.
Yeah. And then you're gonna watch old Saturday cartoons and just.
Well, that's what got me to buy them, because I was on YouTube, and one of the things that I have playing is usually Dungeons and Dragons. I usually have it playing in the background while I'm doing other stuff, and that's what got me to get those, because I was watching it this morning or last night. I'm like, oh man, I wish I could get those, and I just decided to go on Amazon just to look around. $10. Like, okay, I'll get it. And I bought them.
Yeah, things fell in the clearance really fast. They had a bunch of them at Aldi's.
Yeah, I wish that's why I wish we had that up here.
PC issues with theirs. I didn't get any, so I don't know how bad it was. But a lot of it's probably a situation where it's complainers complain, so like that's out there. But
because these days they have everything. They complain about everything. Doesn't matter. Like, you can get the most perfect figure, but they'll still find something to complain about, right? So I'm just happy to get toys. So awesome stuff.
Well, we're wrapping up here, guys. Pirates, you got Whip Wednesdays.
Yeah, so this coming Wednesday we have Josh Wenzilla on the show. We're going to be talking toy photography, so he's going to be providing some hints and tips and stuff like that with how he does his stuff. So hopefully you guys can join us live for that. But if not, there's always the replays.
Mm-hmm. There's one last comment here. My son and I have started collecting 1/18 scale airplanes, specifically fighter jets. Anything new on the horizon?
Ooh.
Well, it could happen if you back the Kickstarter. There was talk of a vehicle.
There was talk.
Oh yeah, there you go.
Vehicle.
There you go.
Isn't it? Is it? What is the name? Class Wars Collectibles. They got to all the licenses from all those Leonard toys.
Mm-hmm.
So all that stuff will be going up on their website. All the vehicles that they have, those 118 scale ones.
Ooh.
So it has like boats.
I mean, my son loves that stuff too. So like, I get it. You know, like every time I pull any of my 118 stuff out, like like I have a ridiculous amount of his tanks, for instance, and like he's just like, pull out that one, and like the crate that has all the, and he just like lines the tanks up and drives them.
Bragging. I just have a ridiculous amount of his tanks.
I do have a ridiculous amount of his tanks. They're
him
not
and
all
Dom.
vintage. They're the newer ones and stuff. It's not
Him
like,
and Dom
like
have a whole bunch.
a mountain. Oh my god. I mean,
The neighbors complain about the size of the pile of his tanks next to
I
the
just
house.
remember that one short that Dom did with the his tanks. He was like, it felt like he's just going on for days.
That's
I was like,
essentially what I have as well. So when our
Oh my
collections are
gosh.
combined, it's
Oh
scary.
my gosh. I can't imagine when you guys are young what that must have been like with all the toys, man. Must have
Fun.
been awesome.
it was fun.
Yeah,
I'll
exactly.
throw that
Fun,
in
yeah.
the backyard. And just, like, had
I'll throw it into the chat if you want to share that website for the
what's
Cost War Collectibles.
Oh yeah, what site was that? Sorry, I didn't catch it.
I just put it into the private chat.
For the. Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Cool.
We'll get that link into the chat for you.
I will copy it and put it in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, I think that like the 118 scale went away.
I almost just reposted it in the private chat. Good job, Joe. Good job, Joe. Yeah, no problem. Aces. I don't know if I know of anything off the top of my head that's like 1/18 scale fighter jet style stuff. I guess there's like some Star Wars stuff that could kind of fit.
Yeah, mainly Star Wars.
Yeah,
The corpse,
some Star Wars stuff.
I don't know how easy it is to find the corpse though. That's
that's
the corpse.
The core. That's what that site is.
website.
They've got the license and they're releasing all of them.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
there was it BBI back a few years ago that were releasing those fighter jets and stuff.
Yep.
But those things are going to be high expensive on eBay.
There's also Chap May. They have some planes coming out.
Yeah, I've got.
They look pretty cool.
I've got the cargo plane. I got that big giant cargo.
Yeah,
plane.
they have the cargo plane, but then they have these other smaller planes that almost look like modern versions of like the Spitfire and the Mustang and those types of planes.
Yeah, there was a,
and I saw those. I think those are coming out soon. If they're not out already.
Do you guys remember that movie Sky Captain and the something?
Yeah, that's what the ships remind me of. And the whatever of tomorrow or something.
One of the planes from that it was like kind of one of those 35th or like one of those more high-end like World War II lines that were making tanks and planes back in the day, but it's like
nice,
kind of pared down and not as complicated. And I almost like it more because it's just like simpler, and I don't worry as much about breaking it, kind of thing.
True.
But my kid runs around with that thing all the time. I bet you can find it on eBay.
Yes, Walmart carries the Soldier Force line, and they have a new one that has Osprey.
Okay.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
I'm gonna have to go pick that up. I worked on those at one point.
Yeah, it's like 28. It's really cheap. $28. I think it has like 2 vehicles and 2 figures with it.
Oh, that's cool. That's a good price.
That's
yeah.
Good. Famine, what do you got coming up? Anything?
World Makers Consortium on Friday or tomorrow, 8 p.m. Eastern, over on Rad Toys Galaxy. We're doing the big Kimbo's Toy Mall shootout thing, Western role-playing custom competition. So be sure to tune into that. And then Tuesdays, I do live streaming, crafting, and working on custom action figures.
What time do you do that, Famine? Is it because I know sometimes
Usually
you change
10.
the time? Oh, okay, it's usually 10 o'clock. Because I thought it was 9. Because sometimes I promote it too. Like whenever I'm mentioning people's shows, I usually promote yours too.
Pirate's favorite thing is to
I never
promote
know
things at the wrong time.
I know that's my thing.
Just say Tuesday. Just say Tuesday and tell them to turn on the notification bell. That's what I like.
There you go. Okay, I'll do that then.
You'll find out when you hear that thing ring when I'm going live, and then it's on.
True. And then also, Joe, do you guys do your show every other week now, or is it? Because I think that's what it was for a little while.
We've never done like every week, so I'm only every other week, and then because I do another comic book podcast with my other friends,
right?
That isn't Dom.
Sorry.
That isn't Dom. But but he would usually do at least a third show a month, like perhaps Famu would be on or something. You know, like usually he would bring somebody else in, or he'd have guests on or whatever. But I think he's scaled that back, so it's not.
Okay.
But me and Dom have still been consistent with when I'm here, kind of thing. So
All right.
it's every other week, I guess. And then if Dom has time, he'll put a third or a fourth one.
I've been saying every other week because I thought I'd heard you guys say that, so I've been saying, because I like to promote all the other toy channels as well, right? Because it's just the right thing to do.
Sharing is caring.
Well, thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Marvin, Kickstarter looks awesome. I hope it funds. I hope everyone sees this in the replay and starts backing you.
Yes.
You got anything else to say other than just go buy my comic and go buy my toys?
Well, I mean, it's not just buy my stuff. Like, I mean,
buy my stuff.
Well, yeah, but you know, I want to say it nicely. Like, I'm an independent creator. I mean, out here making things happen and bringing things to you. And like someone was saying, is that they don't know who's behind Joy Toy. Well, you know who's behind Comic because I'm like talking to you.
Well,
dinosaur.
that being said, it looks awesome. I hope it funds. You're pretty close. You got some time left. I hope it gets there.
Thank you.
Yeah,
it looks great.
I really want it to fund, man. I want those figures.
Yeah. All right. Well,
I mean, if it doesn't fund this time, like I'll just be right back here next year doing the same thing. We'll just be right back. Trying it again.
If at first you don't succeed,
here you go.
All right. Well,
it'll succeed though.
I think we won toys, boys.
I think so. I think we did a good job.
Yeah. Thanks everybody. Thanks for coming.
See you later, pirates.
Good night.